Hi, my name is Trip Babbitt, and I am a longtime executive advisor to individuals and executive teams. And I wanted to start a channel. I have a lot of conversations with executives about um, what's going on in the market, what do I think about the economy, and obviously these things play a huge role in with an executive, knowing kind of having a hand on the pulse of what's going on in the economy. And so, what I thought I'd do is I put together a separate channel. My original channel is called The Effective Executive, and it's very narrowly targeted. But I wanted to put together a channel that kind of goes through some of my thinking, something for me to point to executives where they can listen as opposed to me taking up time discussing some of these things. At least it can be more pointed types of discussions. And so I started this channel. It's called Brains and Bulls, and it comes from the old Wall Street adage, don't confuse brains with a bull market. And my personal belief is, from the studies that I've done, is that we're at the end of a decades old secular bear or bull market. And I believe that the thinking is going to have to change. So the purpose of the channel is really to help not only the executives but also my children, um, and so that they can learn to keep and grow their wealth. And because we're at the end of this secular bull market, there are going to be a requirement for new and even old skills will be required for investing and keeping and growing your wealth. It's going to change quite a bit, and most of the people that invest, especially young executives and my kids, uh, they only know a bull market. They only know an environment where things are good. So uh, I want to provide this as a place to start. It can get awfully expensive out there on YouTube and different places to get investing advice. And I think that there's some fundamentals that need to be taught. And I don't think they need necessarily for me to redo all the fundamentals, because there are a lot of resources that are free, not only on the internet and YouTube, and I'll share those. And hopefully, if we grow a community, we can share other resources that we come up with. So I'm hoping this will kind of become a hub for people who are starting out in investing, and make these free resources available to you and link to them and what people are saying. So I'm not going to be doing beginner videos. At least that's not my plan. Um, but I think that everyone needs a place to start. And with so much free, I don't understand why a lot of people go and pay 100, 200 a month, or these investing places on YouTube, internet, everything else. It can get pretty expensive, and I think just learning the fundamentals kind of give you an idea of whether this is something for you or not. But regardless, even if you use a financial advisor, I want you to uh, be able to ask good questions. Um, in the end, you are your own fiduciary. Despite the commercials that you hear on TV, nobody cares about your finances as much as you. And keeping and growing your own wealth is your responsibility. So I'm hoping that even if you have a financial advisor, that you will be able to ask better questions about how your money is being invested. And when they say, "Hey, we want to buy, XYZ stock," you can ask good questions about where it is, and why you're investing in it and how it looks in your portfolio. Um, so my plan is to update this. Um, I'm going to say at least once a week, maybe more. And they're not going to be super long videos or episodes. They're just going to be ones where I can share things that are going on. But I am going to be putting some playlists together so that you can follow through on YouTube and just kind of listen to different videos about things that I think are important to understand. And they're going to be things like economic theory, I think that's important. What is your mindset? And I'll be honest with you, I think that these things will make you a better investor, as well as a better executive. So, hoping this will be a good place for you to start. And we'll move on with this. And my saying in the effective executive is probably the same here, is that there's always a better way. And hopefully you can find some insights here to be able to find that better way.